Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Teacher Tips and Tricks. So this is probably one of my most sought after questions is, Tammy, how are you assessing your kids online? I'm having such a hard time trying to assess what I need to get from them. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you some of my tips and tricks in order to be able to assess your children online as you're teaching. Okay, so tip number one is trying to plan in advance of going, what would it look like if I want the kids to show what they know? So one of the things that I do is I use my whiteboard for this. And I know that all my friends have this, or they might have a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. So let's say for this activity, we're going to be doing beginning sound sort. So which I do a lot throughout the week so that they have that multiple times to practice something. So I would say today, boys and girls, we're going to be learning about the letter B and N. And I'd have them get their board and I go, so at the top of the board here, we're going to write the letter B. What does B say? And they'll tell me ba, ba, ba. And then I want you to turn your board over. And on this end, we're going to write the letter N. And we'll write the letter N. And what does this letter say? And therefore, they can go, if a card, because I really try to, I don't want them shouting out a lot just because I don't want them giving their other friends the answers and stuff. So at this point, I'll go, okay, boys and girls, let's mute yourself. And they'll all mute themselves. And then what we'll do is I'll go, okay, now, if you think it begins with the sound, you're going to hold up N. If you think it's going to start with the B sound, you're going to hold up B. And then what I'll do is I'll just hold up cards for them to see, and they'll go, butterfly. And you can see their lips moving and stuff because remember, they're all muted and you can watch them and they'll go butterfly. So what does butterfly begin? What's the first sound? P, p. And then they'll hold up B. Thumb right on, you guys. Excellent job. Let's do another one. What happens if you see this? What is this? And they'll tell you nest. And there again, we do it again, and then they hold up what sound that makes. And I'm able to scan along, and I might have a checklist with me with all my friends' names, and I'm just checking so that I can see, oh, they were able to recognize out of the 10 beginning sounds that we did, this little girl recognized 3 and this little boy recognized 7. So I'm able to kind of assess their beginning sounds by just using this kind of form in order for me to capture that. So tip number 2 for assessments. Let's say we're working on subitizing and they're counting the things and you want them to know what that amount is. Can you show me what 5 is? And they can hold up 5. Can you show me what 7 is? And they can hold it up. So there again, you're just trying to think of ways for them to do it themselves and keep that engagement up while you're still assessing them. Do they know you're assessing them? No, they don't. You know you're assessing them. They have no idea what you're doing and that you're kind of seeing where they're at on their learning. You can, we do lots of stuff. Oh, I know another one that I do. If we're talking about amounts, and let's say we're doing 10 frames or just numbers in general and wanting them to recognize that this number represents an amount. I know that they all have like their cubes and stuff too. And I'll have them use their whiteboard there again, and I'll show them a number. And it might be, okay, boys and girls, today, what number is this? 3. Can you show me what 3 looks like? And there again, I know they have their whiteboard. I know they have counters with them. And then I'll have them put that amount up on their board, and then they hold it up for me. So I'm just giving them ways that they can show me without moving their camera, without any of that. So we use the whiteboard. They use their thumbs up, thumbs down. They use their counters and they're showing us because this gives them a platform. So different ways that you can think of that you can have them show you their work and show you their understanding. That's how we've been doing it, and that's my best tip for you in order to get just general assessments of the children when they don't even know you're assessing them. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Until next time, guys. Bye.